Light one in the air for Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. I feel good. I feel great. I feel amazing. Yeah, this that shit that make the speakers shake. Got me feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. I'm from the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Watch me. Low-key hood flex. Good weed, good sex. Good vibes, no stress. Good life, so blessed. From the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Yeah. I get on, I pray. Thank God for another day to help me go a better way. Cause I go home, I play. Sip, drink, ball, and play. With finger to the hating critics, I don't give a fuck what you say. Fuck you. Everybody wanna live good, but don't nobody work as hard as they should. Make that sacrifice if you wanna live nice and you can't get it misunderstood. I can't ever forget where I'm from, even if I'm on the hills in Hollywood. Nipsey said invest in your block and a nigga gon' always feel for his hood. Look, lying harder than I'm throwing away any fears. The garbage, I take it out. Cause I ain't tryna be the nigga that had the potential but could never make it out. I know that I'm a king and I'm made in God's image. I gotta win it and stay up in it, and I ain't quitting until I'm finished, nigga. And I ain't reached all my goals yet, but it's alright. I'll keep pushing until I'm old, nigga. Cause it's my life. This that shit that make the speakers shake. Got me feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. I'm from the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Watch me. Low-key hood flex. Good weed, good sex. Good vibes, no stress. Good life, so blessed. From the H, and I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm on my shit today. You can hate, just move out the way. Top shelf purple, I'm hazing. Stargazing. I feel like my life is amazing. Got $1 million dreams chasing. I'll beat whatever I'm facing. On my way to greatness, all it takes is patience and some preparation just to make it. Look, thank God for the many blessings and removing stress, taking off the shackles. Now my flow deeper than the Adam's apple and some worship in the tabernacle. Hit hard like Earl Acker tackles. Breaking free, I'm snapping shackles. I am the man, the king of my land. I'm fly as fuck, I'm a pterodactyl. I can finally feel it. I'm on my way to millions. I got a sixth sense about shit like this, but I ain't Bruce Willis. I appreciate all my friends and fans who never left from my side. It's time to feed the fam, and we gon' play this jam every time that we ride. It's alright. It's my life. I said, coming down I-45, headed south side of my town. Sitting sideways, candy paint drip every time I come around. Beating down the block, knocking pictures off walls from the trunk sound. And they love how I come down, and I love rapping my town. But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, now look who creeping, crawling, ball hard, Spalding. Doing business on my phone, cause what I'm on, the money be calling, and I'm all in. A lot smarter, drip hot water, that's scalding. Big boss shit like S. Carter, I done got started, no stalling. I ain't even trying to flex, but ask your girl who rhyme the best. We hate your flow, we not impressed. She hate your clothes, quit trying to dress. Looking clean everywhere I go, even when I step outside, I'm fresh. Boy, I'm lane switching with the paint dripping, you can tell I'm kinda blessed. Look, I just do what I gotta do to make sure we all eat. Till we at the top eating steak with grapes and shows, we selling out all seats. You focus on Spotify streams instead of networking, and that's what we call geeks. See, all of my niggas is pit bulls, and I swear you don't got enough dog treats. Coming down I-45, headed south side of my town. Sitting sideways, candy paint drip every time I come around. Beating down the block, knocking pictures off.
B, what's good, baby?
And they love how I come down.
Be starting shortly.
But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, and I be hardly home. But I be rapping strong, rapping strong. From the off, but we still tipping. Bad bitches, we still pimping. Moved out a few years ago, I'm so homesick that I feel different. Missing all my trill niggas. Polo, fuck that hill figure. From Dallas to Austin, down to Houston, this South. Big booty, pretty broads. I only like gangsters who live in large. Welcome to Texas where boys act reckless and lanes be hard till we pull your car. Where you ain't special cause you a star. People don't give a damn about who you are. But humble yourself, pay homage to all the OGs if you wanna go really far. You better stay protected. And you better cover your blessings. Boys just wait until they catch you slipping and rob you for all your possessions. And we ain't showing off for the gram. What you see is really who I am. I gotta stay loyal to all my fam. Oh yo, they mad, but I don't give a damn. And I be hardly home, but I be rapping strong. And I be hardly home, but I be rapping strong. And I be hardly home, but I be rapping strong. And I be hardly home, but I be rapping strong, rapping strong. H-Town. Oh shit.
Karma. Now that's a petty bitch, I know you done met it. People around you may forgive you, karma will never forget it. The tongue is sharp as a sword, better watch the words you're using. You can lose your powers for choosing to misuse and abuse it. Too much negative energy can lead to a path of destruction. Don't let emotions boil over, that's a volcanic eruption. Life can blindside and hit stick me, but I won't get a concussion. I'm beast mode, Marshawn Lynch, I truck and keep rushing. Maybe I'm too good for this game and I just had bad luck. But honestly, ain't nobody fucking with me, and quite frankly, they suck. Bad decisions, they keep me stuck in the same spot. Sunlight in the distance, but still caught under the raindrops. How can I make the pain stop? Putting in overtime with rhymes like we don't got the same clock. Making my voice be heard with birds from Africa to Bangkok. Plus, no, I'm trying to count X, lose it and get it. My nigga, I speak, push, no, I spit back. I'm trying to count these stacks, lose it and get it back. If I lose cash, I'll get it back. I'll get it back, get it back. If it's in the past, I can't get it back. Get it back, get it back. Take what's mine, I'll get it back. I'll get it back, get it back. Can't waste time, I can't get it back. Get it back, get it back. Niggas still over-exaggerated. Get off your ass, get the cheddar, and quit the procrastinating. We'll never hit the same level, cause you never graduated. Claiming that they working they wrists, man, they must be masturbating. False, fake, fiction, lying is an addiction. Walking around claiming hoods and sets, but got no permission. Always giving opinions, but never in good positions. Making excuses for why you losing, man, stop all that bitching. Eager to get paid, I can't fake it, but patiently I wait. I just let the critics talk, I know I'm great, and they only job's to hate. But pride is such a tough pill to swallow. Haters gonna change up their minds tomorrow. They wait until you got a bandwagon of fans until they follow. Trying to impress people who don't give a damn about my sorrows, and rocking the latest trend, but still need $20 to borrow. Plus, no, I'm trying to facts, lose, get it all. My nigga, I speak, plus you know I spit back. I'm trying to count these stacks, lose it and get it back. If I lose cash, I'll get it back. I'll get it back, get it back. If it's in the past, I can't get it back. Get it back, get it back. Take what's mine, I'll get it back. I'll get it back, get it back. Can't waste time, I can't get it back. Get it back, get it back.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot in the kitchen. They throwing salt in the room. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. Be going live soon, just wait. Just gotta work out some things real quick. You know the devil don't want us to be great, but we just working out some things.
And how you got so much to say, but when they come around, you can sit and be faded. And how can you sit there and hate when we all got the same 24 in a day? You say that you love me, but seem like your only objective is keeping me down. And when they clap for me and be giving praise, I never hear you make a sound. They'll never see that we can always together forever get bread. But you rather gossip instead and do what you can to make sure I don't get ahead. You crabbing the barrel. And they pouring salt on our wounds because we like crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. Even though we can all get out, ain't trying to be nobody's food. So we just like them crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. So it's gonna get hot in the kitchen, and they pouring salt on our wounds because we like crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. Even though we can all get out, ain't trying to be nobody's food. So we just like them crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. See, some people really adore you, and they may not be trying to ignore you, but they won't ever support you because they wanted to make it before you. I say some people really adore you, and they may not be trying to ignore you, but they won't ever support you because they wanted to make it before you. The jealousy from the haters and homies that desperately want to be ahead of me. And I know that it's every man for himself, but let's band in one hand like a wedding ring. And the problem I got with a hater is that he won't ever admit it. And the problem I got with myself is I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'll never forget it. See, they gon' buy Gucci and Prada and purchase some Balenciagas before they gon' spend a few dollars on supporting your brand or your product. And then when the money don't add up to bills and it don't appeal when they do the math, they gon' get tired of missing the meals and willing to kill to get what you have. That's grabbing the barrel. And they pouring salt on our wounds because we like crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. Even though we can all get out, ain't trying to be nobody's food. So we just like them crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. See, it's gonna get hot in the kitchen, and they pouring salt on our wounds because we like crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. Even though we can all get out, ain't trying to be nobody's food. So we just like them crabs in the barrel. If I can't have it, neither can you. If I can't have it, neither can you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir. 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 What you looking around for?
First of all, how do I sound?
You sound great, brother. You sound great.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking is because I can really hear myself in the headphones, so it sounds like it's maybe it could be echoey. But if you say
you have your feedback on,
I never know how to turn it off, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to figure. I don't even know.
I mean, it's okay. If I sound fine, I can listen to myself. It's fine, but I just want to make sure that I sound good.
No, you sound fine, bro. You good?
Okay, yeah, I can deal with that then, as long as I sound good. Let me know, chat, if Flight might be hearing something different. But what's the god doggone deal, everybody?
Hey, man, what's going down, Steph? What's going down, Steph? Shout out to my boy B in the chat. He first one in the chat.
Good.
What's going down, man?
That's good. I like that. Oh, I need to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put this on the socials.
What's that over there? Amsterdam?
I didn't know that was in the cameras. I didn't know. I didn't want nobody to know that my paycheck hasn't hit this week, so I had to go get some Amsterdam. So it was gonna be a mystery. I was gonna tell people I was drinking Don Julio 1942, but now that they have seen the bottle, they know the real me, and now I'm pretty disappointed in that. Sorry, I really forgot that was up there.
Listen, man, we over here trying to pay for the last few things for the wedding, so I'm over here on seltzers.
I'm excited for y'all.
Well, man, 20 days, bro. 20.
I'm so excited.
Days, man. 20 days. We just got our so I had to order a pair of shoes that she had already that we were gonna wear for the wedding, and then a couple of friends of ours, they blessed us, and they paid for the shoes that we really wanted. So we just got those in today.
Okay.
So we just got those. We got blessed on that. So
like tennis shoes or like
yeah,
dress shoes.
we wearing Jordans.
Oh, y'all like the ceremony, like even Kate wearing Jordans.
Yeah, she wearing Jordans.
Oh, dope.
No,
dope,
she
dope.
don't. Kate do not like heels at all. She will not wear heels unless she not wearing heels unless she has to.
Gotcha.
So B, who's getting? I am B. I'm getting married in 20 days. 20 days. May 15th is the big day. I'm getting married, man.
Don't worry, Brandon. That would be exclusive behind the scenes coverage of the wedding. I'm so excited to be there.
I'm excited for whatever you got planned, like the little vlog shit that we do before the wedding.
Ain't nothing planned, brother. Just him.
I'm excited for that, and then
ain't nothing planned.
I'm excited for that, and then our homie. That's doing photography and videography. He cold-blooded with the stuff. Shout out to my dog Quay.
He's the one doing it?
Yeah, Quay's the one doing it.
Oh, so I get to meet him.
You get to meet him, yeah.
Yeah, we talk in the DM, so that's cool. I'm excited to meet him too.
Shout out to my dog Quay. He got some. He said he had some stuff planned, some stuff up his sleeve that he wanted to do. So I'm sure. I mean, his work is just absolutely crazy. Portfolio is crazy. His creative process and his thinking and whatever he want to do is crazy. Like even his I'm sure you've seen like some of his like golf reels that he's been doing because he's been picking up golf. Like I would never think to do that. That's just kind of live. So I'm excited to see what he do for the wedding.
Plug him real quick.
I gotta find the socials. Hey B, I appreciate it.
I think it's Quay Vision on Instagram.
I believe it's Quay Visions. He out in California. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that y'all show him some love. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, it's Quay Visions. Quay Vision on Instagram. There we go. Appreciate you, baby. Hey, put it in there. Quay Vision on Instagram.
What's up, Kay?
Y'all make sure y'all go and show him some love, man. That boy there, that motherfucker cold with it. For somebody who just decided to pick it up. He used to be a personal trainer. Now he does this, so
I know, which lets you know it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely. But what's good, man? Well, it's been like 2 weeks since we.
Man, I want to apologize, everybody. Last week when I got back from Las Vegas, I had no voice, and I tried to muscle through it. I think I made a text flight about 4 and said that I was going not to do the show. But it was a game time decision. But
Absolutely.
I didn't want to be on here, you know. I didn't want to give y'all that. So that's why we had to go ahead and cancel it last week. Nah, and I think you was battling a little something too, wasn't you?
Man, what allergies came through. We came back from Arizona and Kate, she was a little bit under the weather. And then that passed, and then both of our allergies just slapped the hell out of us. Like we was over here sniffling and sneezing. Like we was weak from sneezing all damn day. Like we was just tired, man. So when you said that, I was battling allergies. Like I barely could keep my eyes open from all of the medicine and Benadryl and stuff I was taking. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. Although we both wanted to do the pod, we just had to make sure that we got ourselves right first because we didn't want to give a half-ass show. That's not us. So we appreciate y'all bearing with us. But now we back, man. We back. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just hit something?
I did. I just hit a horn on the ass one time.
I can't hear it.
But go. Let's go ahead and get this shot going, man. Let's go ahead and take this shot.
You know.
Take this shot. I got a little bit left in this 1800. That's about. I literally have a shot left in it. So if you got one, y'all go ahead and pull up one time.
We're gonna pull up one time. Man, he took that fast. I thought we was gonna talk about it or something.
We got some other. We're gonna have some other times to shoot. We got enough.
What your shirt say?
Hoes mad. This was the World Series shirt after they won. After they were caught cheating, then they won again without cheating. Well, allegedly, yeah. Allegedly caught cheating, and then they backdoored and won another World Series championship. So Southern Delicacy came out with this shirt saying "Hoes mad," and I was like, yeah, I gotta cop that. Gotta cop it. I knew too many people that wasn't Astro fans. They were mad, so I had to make sure.
That shirt loud though.
This shit is live. I've been looking for this shirt for 2 weeks. I'm glad I found it.
Brandon said they still cheating.
They still cheat, are they?
Your shirt is for Brandon. That's what it is.
There we go,
Your
right
shirt,
there.
Yeah, your shirt is for people like him.
I feel like we talked about this. Somebody out west, I think. It's got to
like
be somebody
baseball?
out west. Yeah.
The Dodgers?
Dodgers. I want to say it's the Dodgers. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it the Dodgers though? Did we talk about this? I feel like we talked about this on Twitch.
Let me tell you, when I was in Vegas, I had my Space City jersey and my Space City hat and all that stuff. I purposefully brought that to Vegas because I knew it would cause a lot of controversy. So we went out, and while we were out, so many people, Dodger fans, kept coming to me and talking crap about my jersey. And Jonathan was like, bro, why did you wear that? You knew it was going to cause a lot of attention. I said, that's exactly why I brought it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly why I brought it.
know what I'm doing.
Because we had went to Fremont Street, and I was just chilling that night. Like, we just walking up and down the street and getting that experience and just, we just chilling. So we in the little bar, and I'm just literally sitting up against the wall, and I'm just getting ridiculed for wearing my Space City jersey.
Yeah. You was definitely in the area where they don't like Astros at all.
One dude was like, he was just going in, and I said, "What's your team?" Dodgers. I said, "Didn't we beat y'all to win a championship?" Like, why are you talking to me? We beat y'all. Because of us, you're not champions. I don't even like baseball. Baseball is a ridiculously boring sport.
I mean, they sped it up now.
Man, we're giving it a shot clock.
Basically.
Man, baseball, and I want to be careful how I speak about America's pastime.
Right.
But baseball is so boring.
Uh-huh.
The game itself and the season.
Mm-hmm.
See, you can't have both.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, if football played 162 games, if basketball played 162 games, it would be more exciting. But the fact that the sport itself is just so slow and boring.
that's the reason why they can play 162 games.
You're right. I mean, you pitch one night and then you don't pitch for 3 weeks.
Think about it now with basketball. There's players out here that barely can play 50.
Kawhi, bum.
Like Kawhi, like PG.
PG really be hurt though.
PG do be. He be having some, and all of his injuries be looking terrible, bro.
I don't like Paul George, but he be catching a break.
Knee, bro. He has a sprained knee, but that injury looks so nasty. I thought
Kawhi has a sprained knee too.
Yeah,
but we don't know when his happened.
His happened in game 1. He played.
That's what they tell us.
No, I mean I saw the play, but he played through game 1 and game 2.
Then went game 2 and had 38 points.
Yeah, I don't know why he not playing this game. Like,
yeah, they ain't played since.
It's kind of a pivotal game for them. B said he a diehard Dodger, Raider, Laker, USC fan, collect all the hats and wear them. That's LA love. I mean, Big Dog Houston.
Does.
Big Dog, LA, I mean, Raiders in Vegas now, so.
Same thing.
Same thing. If football and basketball had those many games, bro, players would be hurting. No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be. I don't think it would be as exciting. That's the reason why baseball play 162 games, because it's a slow, methodical type of sport. So
and then you playing the Yankees on Tuesday, the Yankees on Wednesday, the Yankees on Thursday, the Yankees on Friday. It's just baseball. I think baseball is fun when you're playing it.
Right. It's not as fun to watch.
And it is kind of fun when you actually go to the games.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't have a good time when I go to the baseball games.
Right.
But it just ain't nothing like football and playoff basketball.
I will say I enjoy baseball a lot more when the playoffs come around.
That's the only time I watch it.
Yeah, that's the only time I'm gonna watch it. Like I'll catch it here and there on TV, depending on who playing. But you know, when playoffs come around, that's when I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll tune in. And I mean, I have like a couple like little friendly wages with a couple of I got a homie that's from Oakland. So anytime the Astros and the A's play, we kind of be going back and forth and everything. But I mean, it's rare I'm gonna sit there and just watch.
That's a stupid team name, the A's.
I mean, technically
like the Athletics.
Yeah, it's the Athletics.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What's up, Mom? What's going on?
Ain't they motto like an elephant?
Who? Oh,
Ain't they motto like an elephant?
I think so.
Yeah, that's stupid. They picked the most non-athletic animal to be the athlete. Makes no sense.
Anyways. I never thought about that. Yeah, they're going to Vegas now.
That's why you got me, bro.
They're going to Vegas now.
Yeah, I see they building the baseball. They got the permit to build it right off the strip.
Everybody is out of Oakland. Everybody. The Raiders gone. The Athletics about to be gone. The Warriors gone. Even though the Warriors just
across the water.
But
yeah,
I mean, they gone. They took them out of Oakland. Everybody. There was a lot of people mad about that too. They ain't got nobody now. That sucks.
Sucks to be Oakland.
It does. It's Oakland. It's just such a lot of stars come up out of the Bay. Oh yeah, it's all about making Vegas money, like we know. I'm waiting for Vegas to get an NBA team. It's bound to happen.
They're gonna use the T-Mobile Arena. You can use the T-Mobile Arena for whatever you got going. I mean, that's basically a basketball arena.
I mean, that's where the Aces play. So, I mean, and then they held there was something else, some other basketball thing they held there. They held a lot of stuff there, either there or UNLV. I'm glad they actually put the Aces in T-Mobile and not at UNLV. That would have been just disrespectful.
Vegas is an interesting city.
Okay.
And I think Vegas is interesting because, there's so much that you can do and there's so much going on. But I remember when they was talking about bringing the Raiders to Vegas, how they was unsure of the fan base because people fly into Vegas and fly out. There's not a lot of people that's from Las Vegas.
From what I know, I mean, and Kate can speak to this because she lived in Vegas for about 3 or 4 years. People in Vegas don't like going towards the strip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So therefore, when you on the strip, you never really going to come across people that are from Vegas. They stay away from that. Like they stay away from all of that traffic and all of that that hectic area there. They stay away from that. They go and do things off the strip, like throughout the city. Apparently, there's a ton of shit to do outside of Fremont and the strip.
Well, I will say this. When I went last week for the tournament, my brother rented us a car, and we had an Airbnb in Henderson. This was my first time seeing Las Vegas outside of the strip. I knew when we went for Jonathan wedding, we kind of seen a little bit, yeah. But being out in Henderson, and we had an Airbnb that when you walk outside, it's nothing but mountains. When we were playing football, we got a football field in the middle of all these mountains. Now I'm really seeing Las Vegas. I remember driving down the street, and you can see the hills, you can see the mountains, the city, the lights. I had never seen that side of Vegas before.
No, yeah. I mean, I still haven't really seen that side of Vegas, so I'm kind of itching to go out there, especially now that Jay live out there now, so and he got like a home instead of an apartment. So
yeah, I said next time I'm staying with him.
Right. So I told him, I was like, y'all better, hey, listen, I know baby got a room, but just make sure that other room is prepared because we
I'll sleep in the
staying
driveway. I'm coming though.
there. You ain't paying for
I ain't paying for no more. I think the next hotel I want to stay at in Vegas, and if you've been to Vegas, drop your favorite hotel in the chat. But the next one I want to stay at, I want to say is going to be the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, bro, that's where I want to stay at, man. The
That
Cosmopolitan
one looks nice.
Cosmopolitan is lit. Like, obviously, just walking through it is dope. I know the rooms is a pretty penny though.
And
Kate,
you in the middle.
Kate know all about all of this though, so I'm sure she probably busy right now, but she know about all of that. Like, I've been telling her like, or she been saying how she want to stay in the Cosmopolitan. So the next time we go, we gonna have to like try to get a room there. But
I'll say this. This is a very interesting fact. And I don't know if Chaz is watching right now. I know she was getting David situated. But so, baby, correct me if I'm wrong. But our Uber driver was telling me when I forgot where we were going, but this is when me and Chaz went to the Usher residency, which is doing very well, quite frankly. And it have a lot of celebrities. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But the Uber driver was telling us that if you stayed in the MGM and slept in a different room each night, I think he said it would take 16 years to get through the entire hotel.
Wow, that's a fun fact.
I can't remember if it was 16,
fact.
but it was something ridiculous. If you stayed in a different room each day, that's how many rooms are in the MGM Grand.
Each day?
If you stay in a different room each day, I think he said it'll take about 16 years to go through the whole thing.
That's a fun fact.
Like 6,000, 7,000 some rooms.
Damn. Yeah, boy, hand down, man down in there, B. What's going down, G House?
What's up, G House?
That's an interesting fact right there. That's an interesting fact. Now I'm intrigued to go back and find that, see if that's true.
Yeah,
obviously.
You're right. I never did fact check that.
Somebody said, yeah, 16 years, different room each day.
I think that's Chaz. CP.
Is that Chaz?
I think that's her.
Why did she change her name?
I guess so. She's CP now.
No, all right, CP. CP,
That's what it
are
was.
you with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Stop before we get flagged.
I know, right?
we get flagged like our video. Like, dang, why our video not getting no views?
That makes sense. We were singing Kirk Franklin and the family. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, that is. So yeah, that's our favorite. Yeah, so it was 16 years. Okay, so because I was telling my brother and them that too when we was out there for the tournament last. But Vegas is a cool city though. I really enjoy going to Las Vegas. I'm gonna try to go one more time before the year's over.
I think we actually gonna try and go this summer. A couple of our friends.
The summer league, right?
Going. Yeah, I usually try to like. That's one thing that I try to make a big deal. I know Kate, since she lived out there in Vegas, kind of like bled to her. But when it comes to summer league, I try to get out there every time, obviously because of summer league, and then the networking opportunities out there is second to none when they come out because everybody's out there. Like, it's not just the rookies and the second year players and third year players trying to get on the roster. It's like NBA stars and superstars and agents and coaches and video coordinators and GMs, and I mean it's so many people, content creators. Like it's a bunch. So I always try to go out there for that. So I may try to get out there for that, or I may go out there a little bit earlier before it gets like super chaotic. But definitely got to go to Vegas. I mean, but you can't go to Vegas and stay there for a long time. Like you got to be there 3 days.
2-3 days, you get about
2 days, you out of there. I remember when I went when I was working at CarMax, and I got selected to President's Club. We would be out there from like Wednesday to Sunday. And that shit we used to come back tired as hell. Like, that's a long time to be in Vegas. I don't know how people be doing weeks out there.
When we was there for Jonathan, when we was there, me and DB was there a day later than all y'all. So we was there for 4 or 5 days. I didn't even want to do nothing on the last day. I was like, bro, we should have left with everybody else.
Yeah, bro, the only thing you can do is only thing you can do on that last day is legit. Like, I mean, and you might be tired of drinking. Like, because it's just that much. MGM Grand has 6,852 rooms. It would take over 18 years to stay at all rooms.
Okay, so yeah.
So he was.
So
Yeah,
I
he
was right. I said like
He was
6,000 rooms. Yeah,
Yeah, he was
that's
right.
what he told us.
Damn, shout out to
And
the
shout out to that Uber driver. Let me go back and find him and tip him.
Let me go ahead. Clap it up for the Uber driver that came up with that
shout out to the Uber driver.
Shout out to the
man.
Uber driver.
What was that? I would say this. I don't know if I should say this, but I don't care. So when we, this is a call back to one of our guests in the previous episode, Chester. So shout out to Chester for this. But so Chester, you got a fan. Let me explain why. So we went to Planet 13 and I wanted my brother to see how amazing of a place Planet 13 was. I said they got everything. They got the Lil Wayne gas. They got the Wiz Khalifa gas. Mm-hmm. They got all this interesting gas that you can get. I personally bought me a soda because Chad's cousin Bree told me to get a soda. And it was only like $7 because I was in Vegas on a super strict budget.
Right.
Like it was potato chips and water. I was on a strict budget.
Boy was on a strict budget for real.
Look, potato chips and water, but I want to go buy weed drinks. Anyways, shows you what my priorities were. So I bought me a drink. My brother bought some stuff, and he spent a whole lot of money. So we went to Reef across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my brother said, this is the place I need to be, because when we walked in Reef, they had specials. Yep. They had buy one, get one. BOGO was in full effect in Reef.
Is that the one that it's not like a basement.
Nah. This is a regular walk-in.
I think this is okay. Never mind. Continue. I've been there though.
The Reef.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Reef and Planet 13 are right by each other. You literally walk out of one and walk to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Reef and bought some stuff. And interesting, we bought 2 pens with 2 cartridges. Mm-hmm. This is how cold Reef was. One cartridge was $25. The other one was a penny.
Oh.
Yeah, no lie.
Oh.
No lie. The other one was a penny. And I told Derek, I say, I don't remember the deals being this good. Last time we was just in here a month ago. So we of course we don't go through all this stuff. We get to the airport. I don't have a bag that go underneath the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept telling my brother, because he wasn't going through the product fast enough, I said, what are you going to do? Because we don't have a checked bag to put this stuff in. He tells me, nah, you remember that dude y'all had on y'all podcast, Chester? I said, yeah. I said, well, I follow him on Twitter, and he said that TSA is not checking for drugs. They are checking for bombs. Okay, Flay, hold on, stay with me. So we get to the airport. I put my stuff in the little container. He put his stuff in the little container. And when it came through the other side, it went up. So we got flagged.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was going to jail right then and there. I started getting all of my affairs in order.
Right. Start getting his affairs in order.
There's a girl and I don't know, boyfriend, brother, but it's a girl and a guy. They was getting their bags thoroughly checked. Mm-hmm. The dude had some kind of wand and he was just going in the bags and rubbing it against this and doing that. He took out her edible cookies. He took out her edible gummies. He took out all the flour and continued to run the wand. Once they found out she was clear, he put all that back in the bag and said, you can go. changed my life forever. So me and Derek was looking at each other like, I didn't have anything in my bag, so I don't know why I was getting flagged. But and I still don't know. My brother said I was supposed to ask, but I didn't. They took my bag, put it under a little scanner, and said, "You good?" And my brother bag flagged because his massage gun. The bear gun type thing. Yeah, boy, that mug is great. I used that mug so much in that tournament. I told him I gotta get me one of these.
No, it's amazing.
But no, so long story short, follow my boy Chester because he know what he's talking about.
Hey man, clap it up. We're clapping up for Chester right there.
I'm a fan of my little brother, man.
That's funny. Shout out to Chester. I didn't even know that.
I meant to tell you that.
Vegas
I was gonna say that for last
experience.
Week. Yeah,
that's gonna be a whole new experience.
That's what I said. I'm loading up.
We went to Planet 13. Yeah, we've been to Planet 13, but we went to a weed farmers market with Jay and Larissa when we were out there.
He don't take us to cool places like that.
Well, this was when we was living in OKC, so this was years ago.
Oh yeah.
And we just wanted to go to the dispensary, and it ended up being like a weed farmers market they was talking about. So we went there, and I believe it probably wasn't Reef, but it had to be another one that was close by all of them. And we ended up going in like a basement to where they was like, different people from different dispensaries selling their products and different products and talking about deals. It was at a weed
flea market.
It was a weed farmers market.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bro. The deals there. You talk about the cartridge 25, bro. It was like, I think I seen like some people selling like the pins for like 15, and then get like 6-7 cartridges for 20, and it was like some crazy deals. And I was just like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to bring this back."
They had them laced with cocaine.
They probably did. I ain't getting none of the pins. I just got the flower.
They probably had them straight laced with cocaine. Right. That sounds like I remember when we was in Los Angeles. We went to one and we had to go down into it and you had to go through a door and then go through another door, and I just feel like it's a little extra for no reason.
No, it's. I mean, it's very very secure. Because you go through a door, and it's a room with the person, like the secretary, and they got to get your information and everything. And then once they get all your information and whatever they need, then they like look in the bag, and be like, "You good?" It look like you in a trap house, a secure trap house, like it's illegal, but it's not. Like, it's super weird.
I remember the first time I went to Planet 13 a couple years ago when we went for the wedding, and they took my ID and they swiped it, and I was nervous because I was like, "Ooh, I got some warrants. I hope they don't pull up." Oh boy, I was so nervous.
Right. Yeah.
But my license was expired. I think that's probably what it was. But now they let me through, so I was like, "Cool, let's."
That Planet 13. That shit is like the CIA of dispensaries.
It's very interesting though. Like it's just so much to choose from in there.
And it's open. It's super open. Like got all like the little display cases right there. It look like it's kind of like the Apple Store of weed. You know what I'm saying? How they be having that, how they have that stuff, and you just sitting there looking. That's what it's like because that bitch is huge.
That's a great comparison.
That mug is ginormous, bro.
It's like the Apple Store meets the DMV. Because when you walk in, you gotta put your number in there, and then they send you a text message when your bud tender is ready to serve you. Come to window 42.
Babe, we gotta go to Vegas. Gotta go to Planet 13.
Gotta love Las Vegas.
Gotta love Las Vegas, man. Gotta love Las Vegas. I'm over here trying to get this other shot open. I can't get it open. The plastic's still on.
And no point of me hiding the bottle no more.
I know, right? I know my mama in here. Oh Lord, my baby done smoked. Yes, I have. I've done it, and I plan on going out there and doing it again.
Too much weed can be detrimental but the right amount, you can be very productive.
Very much so. Very much so.
Too much can be detrimental.
It's just like, I'm not gonna compare the feelings of it, but when it comes to tolerance, it's just like drinking. You got to be able to know your limits.
Right.
You don't know your limits, it gets hectic.
Right.
Yeah, she's definitely done with those for a while.
You know I want to hear that story, but I'll wait till the wedding day to hear that.
Yeah, we'll tell that on the wedding day.
I definitely want to hear the story.
I understood how she felt, so I wasn't like tripping, but she was like, when you're in that situation, you know, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. It's like when you drank way too much and you just like, man, the room won't stop spinning. I just feel horrible. It's like that. But to your point, the right amount, you can get a lot of stuff done. We not gonna say it. You're right. We're gonna say that like in a group of certain people that is far away from other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I definitely could tell him after the show is off. I definitely could tell him the story after the show is off. But I think it's gonna be even better with you being there in person. So I kind of want to say it
just in case I have questions.
Yeah, I want it to be in person. So we'll just wait in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'll be patient.
Let's go ahead and take this shot before we get into the topics real quick. Oh, damn, this plastic still ain't come off? It's gonna have to work. I got the top off.
Take the top off? I got a little bit. I actually meant to stop by the liquor store on my way home, but you ever just know you gotta make a stop, but just
don't want to
drive right by because you don't feel like stopping?
I almost
needed
did that today, bro. We was at the gym and she and Kate was like, "Oh, we gotta make sure that we go to Target." The Target by the house don't have
the
nothing.
Target Chronicles.
The Target Chronicles is crazy, but I will say she did a tremendous job. We wasn't in there long. We literally went in there to get our stuff, and we looked at a couple things, looked at a couple other things for the wedding, and then we bounced. I mean, we was in there for 15, 20 minutes tops, so it's got to be a world record. But when she said that, I was like, I didn't have a problem with going to Target. I was like, I'm down, but I saw the sign for Target. And I passed that first exit and I was about to keep going. But I was like, I know if I don't make this right, she gonna be on my ass. It's the last thing I need. Let me bust this right. But I was just so, we talked about it earlier, but I was so tired and out of it. Like, I remember the conversation. I knew we had to go there, but I was about to just keep going straight, bro. Like, it's just one of them days, dog. Just.
You know what I had for the first time?
What?
Speaking of Target, because I think it'd be in Starbucks.
Oh. Okay. So I take it that you're not really a coffee drinker. Because there's no reason to go to Starbucks if you're not really a coffee drinker. Although they do have other drinks that are great.
When I was voiceless, Chaz told me to go get a
what?
And a medicine ball. Oh, my bad. A medicine ball.
A medicine ball?
Thank you. So you're like me. You didn't know either.
At Starbucks?
So there's and they gave you like I don't even know what's in it. Some honey. But is this it right here? The ice?
No. Ice peach green tea is something that we always get when we go, but.
Gotcha.
But she knows. Of course, she knows about medicine ball. She knows
medicine ball.
She knows everything. She's one of the smartest people I've ever fucking met. Yeah.
And I was sipping on it this entire time. I couldn't really get into it. It wasn't bad, but it just was different for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just never seen myself drinking Starbucks before.
I mean, yeah, it has a name. It has a thing to it. I mean, you go just now you drink Starbucks and you might as well just get your sweaters out and UGG boots and you good.
Exactly. You see, you're thinking like I'm thinking.
Yeah, because every time every time I go to Starbucks, that's how I feel. But every time I go to Starbucks, I come out of there with the ice peach green tea lemonade joint, and it hits every time.
Let me tell you when I knew I was feeling weak. I felt real weak when I was drinking it with two hands. Rich white women drink their Starbucks with two hands.
It sure is
Like
cold
this.
outside.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Tyler. I was drinking my Starbucks with two hands.
Bro, did you have a blanket?
I did, but wrapped around my shoulders, and I was cozy in that mud.
You would have thought it was winter, nigga. He shook his head. Woo.
I was at peace. I was at peace. I had my cover. I had my two-hand Starbucks cup.
Hey, bro. That's
when my voice came back.
I bet. Starbucks put the cozy in.
Yeah, Pinky definitely was out. And you know I had the long sleeve on so I could wipe my mouth with my little piece of my shirt.
and you know it had to extend past your hands. It's too big. So you can
you gotta tuck it like this. So I'm tucked that mug.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Damn, dog, that is hilarious, man.
Starbucks changed me. I had to get rid of that and get me a Sprite.
So let me ask. We got Big Brian in here trying to get his ball or whatever.
That's okay. After the game he had last night,
you
come in. Go ahead and look out that window like you normally do. I don't care,
bro. Oh, so now since you had Starbucks for the first time, do you plan on going back? Do you plan on like trying to implement it in like a morning routine before work?
Nah.
It wasn't that good. Just go there when
I'm gonna stick to my Kool-Aid.
You drink Kool-Aid in the morning? That's like your energy drink?
If that's something that's made.
So you treat Kool-Aid like your energy drink?
Nah, I normally, especially if I have some in the refrigerator, I'll grab a Gatorade, like those small Gatorades.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I normally drink a Gatorade. That's normally my morning.
See, here in this household, we'll have maybe a bottle or two of Gatorade or Body Armor.
I had Body Armor for the first time at the tournament.
You like it?
I had strawberry grape. That was fire.
Okay. That's not the Mamba one, is it?
I don't know. Cause it was good though. I ain't never had it before.
Nah, yeah, there's this super good. That's what we were sipping on when Kate was sick and my allergies was messed up. I was drinking all of that to get all the vitamins and everything. Yeah, the strawberry grape is the Mamba one. Okay, so you had
Okay.
But but Body Armor or Gatorade, Topo Chico.
Never had that.
I mean, it's nothing but it's soda water, mineral water, right. But yeah. We had that. Alani or Celsius energy drinks, and then the food. But that's the only beverages that are in our refrigerator. There's no Minute Maid, no Kool-Aids, no lemonades, none of that.
Well,
orange juice here and there, but the orange juice would be like the real orange juice from like Trader Joe's or Sprouts or something. So yeah,
Minute Maid would change your life.
Listen, you talking to somebody. You can have a bad day. That's all I had in my refrigerator in college was a Minute Maid. All types.
It was only $1.50.
All types. Yes, exactly. At that time when we was in college, it was $1. So I had like 13, 14 cartons of Minute Maid in the refrigerator.
That don't make no sense. You could have just bought the jug.
Could have just bought the jug, but I mean, shit. The jug was like $2.50, $3.
Yeah, I think the jug by $3.23 right now. Don't worry about how I know that. But listen, because the purple jug and the green jug and the red jug is just straight gas.
Game changes. Sipping some Topo.
Just drinking sugary drinks.
Yeah. Topo and oh yeah. Yeah. Well, G House, I don't really take you for the person to drink vodka though. I'll take you as a tequila or a whiskey.
You take me as whatever you put in front of me.
Yeah, well, yeah. G House, he a different breed. I mean, he'll drink whatever, probably. He'll definitely drink whatever.
You already drunk this?
Right here with you, brother. You froze, though.
I'm back. Oh, no, I'm back now.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Here you go, G. I know you pulled up.
Ooh, cheap liquor make your throat itch.
It really do. It really do. So, hey, there was one thing that I came across.
Okay.
Man, I'm sure, speaking of cheap liquor, I'm sure this is all they're going to be drinking now.
Okay.
Tyrese got to pay $626,000 in child support to his ex.
I seen
That's
that,
crazy.
but I didn't read the whole thing. I literally just seen that maybe 2 hours ago. Is that per month?
I don't think it's per month.
Like
I think it's a lump sum. That's a lot of money.
That's easy work. You got Fast and Furious coming out.
Yeah, Fast and Furious about to come out. He probably gonna make it back in the first weekend. But damn, $626,000. I mean, but when you start to think about it like that, ain't nothing like that. Ain't no like Blake Griffin numbers. Blake Griffin was paying like $3.5, $4 million. Is
he paying $626,000 for the same child that he was on Instagram crying about?
Good question. I don't know. Let me see.
That's tough.
Let me see real quick. I don't know.
That's tough.
That would be tough.
I seen him and his daughter in the Rolls Royce. I think he was taking them to school or something the other day. How cool is that? You get dropped off to middle school in a freaking Rolls Royce. And I'm so big, can't even fit in the parking spot.
Oh wow. I guess he has to pay. He's been ordered to pay his ex-wife $250,000 and $400,000 to her attorney. So there's an ongoing battle with Tyrese refusing to pay $10,000 a month in child support to his ex-wife. So that's what it was.
$10,000 a month?
Yes.
Yeah, he should have just ate that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he should have just ate that.
Yeah, because you gotta pay that on top of your lawyer fees. You could have ate that $10,000.
Yeah. I gotta do make a Sweet Lady Part 2, and you would have been all right.
He probably still, bro. He's still getting paid from just the first one, so he's straight. He's still getting paid from Sweet Lady.
From the first one, like it is two
parts. He's still getting paid for that. I saw that. I thought that was insane. But did you ever find the article about that? About the teacher beating the kid up?
I forgot. My ADHD be kicking in.
But
my
that's
ADHD
crazy.
Is bad.
That's insane too. Like,
it was crazy.
Oh.
Now, I put my feelings on Facebook, so I'm going to reiterate what I said.
Okay.
I was with the teacher when the student approached her. I was with the teacher when she was all up in her face. I was with the teacher for trying to establish dominance in her classroom.
Mm-hmm.
But the video kept playing.
Right.
The little girl swung on the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she swung on her, I feel like it wasn't with the intent to hurt. The swing was weak.
Mm-hmm.
So she blocked the swing and proceeded to beat the brakes off of this girl. It's not funny. It's really not.
It's not. It's not.
But it is. This girl was on the ground beating her up with her booty out.
The teacher,
I guess she
or the
had on like
student?
the teacher. She had like on a dress or something, maybe shorts or something. So when she was on the floor fighting her, her booty was all out. And I came to the conclusion.
Okay.
There's no way that this little girl made you so mad that you have to fight her with your booty out.
Out here showing her ass. That shit crazy. In the great state of
Holding
Texas.
her down, talking about grab a teacher. Grab a teacher. There was a Facebook post that said, nah, bitch, I'm gonna grab a condom. I seen the post probably 2 days prior to me watching the video. So I didn't understand it at first. But when I seen the video, oh, how things lined up and made so much sense. There's no reason why you fighting this girl like you in the club.
That shit is insane.
You know, when girls fight in the club, they don't care about what they look like, what's hanging, what's open, what they just their main objective is to win.
Froze, y'all.
Their main objective, they don't care about nothing that they're winning. I mean, that they're wearing. Their main objective is to win the fight.
Right. Yeah, true.
As a teacher of education, as a leader in our community, there's no reason why you should have been booty-eyed fighting this girl on the floor. The girl stood no chance.
What grade was this girl in?
I don't know that, but if I had to go off what I saw, I'm gonna say anywhere between the 8th and the 10th grade. I could be wrong, but that's just going off what it looked like.
That's I mean, poor baby. I mean, that baby, she didn't.
So
I don't know. She shouldn't have swung.
My question to you. Okay, I got two. I want to hear from two different perspectives.
Okay.
First, what would you do if that teacher was, I don't want to go girlfriend, I'm gonna go a friend. Like if that was just your homegirl, you seen her on going viral, you seen what happened, what would you tell her?
Yo, what was you thinking? Like that little girl made you that mad that you risked your job. What point are you even proving? Like you beat up, we'll just meet in the middle and say she was a freshman. You beat up a freshman in high school. You beat up somebody that was 50, and we'll say that she's 30-ish. You beat up somebody that is 15 years younger than you. What point did you prove? Do you feel better? It's some shit like that. You know.
Yeah, I would probably say something similar to that, but I'm probably going along the lines of, kid, your booty was out. Your
booty was out, dog.
Kid, I don't care about nothing you talking about. You did not win.
Booty out.
Like that is embarrassing, bro.
Yo, booty out.
All of Twitter seen it. This girl made you that out of care. That lets me know she's had problems with her before.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
She whooped her like she was mad at her mama for something she did back in the day.
Or something her mama said at a parent-teacher conference or some shit.
That could be it. If y'all ragged teachers can teach a little better, then maybe my daughter wouldn't be so mean. Because that's what's wrong with these kids. It be the parents that think it ain't nothing wrong with their kids.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's something wrong with your kids. You need to do something with your kids.
You need to do something with this demon. Because the fact that that student felt comfortable enough to even get out of their seat, approach the teacher, and try to forcefully take their property back lets me know that she was raised to do that.
Mm-hmm. Anybody take your stuff, you go ahead and get it back. If you gotta fight, you gotta fight. Some shit
Now,
like that.
If that's your daughter that got beat up,
I mean, I'm calling Kate. Kate, you gotta go whoop her ass.
but do she though? What if Kate seen the video and was like, "I don't want no part of that"?
Fighting somebody with their booty out, right? I can't fight nobody that's just willingly having their booty out.
Nah, she beat the brakes off that girl. It's not funny. It really not funny, but yeah, that was bad.
Be mad? Would you be mad at your daughter for taking the L? Because like, so you know how I don't want to assume, but okay. My mom told me I'm gonna be mad that you fart at school.
Huh?
Like she would tell me, like I would be mad if you had a fight at school, regardless. But you better.
You said I'll be mad if you fart at school. I was like, what? Why would you fart at school?
No, not fart.
That's what I thought you. I really thought that's what you said.
No, not fart. She told me, she's like, I'll be mad if you fart at school.
Gotcha.
But if you did have a fight at school, you better win. Because if you lose,
that's a lot of pressure.
If you lose, it's really like you really in trouble. Because you not only did you fight, but you lost. What she said, I remembered it. She probably don't remember it. She don't remember a lot of stuff though. She'd be thinking like, I really told you that? Yes, you did. You definitely told me that, mother. You told me that once.
That's not good to tell your kids that, and let me explain why.
All I know is that, I mean, I've never been in a fight in school, but I've had a couple of altercations, and I made sure that the altercation that happened, I made sure that they never wanted to get to the point to fighting.
And you was an aggressive pusher.
I wasn't.
And when you push them, they knew what kind of strength they was dealing with.
There was one time where it almost got to the point to where we was about to throw hands. And this wasn't at school. This was at the Y. And it was. I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but all in all, like I got fed up with him talking, and it's very, very out of character for me. So I went like after I was playing, I shot a shot. I missed. He had turned to somebody. He said, "That's why his punk ass did this, and this." I was tired of him doing all that talking, so I just went up to him and I cocked back here and I slapped I just slapped the back of his head. I'm talking about, it was one of them slaps that was like, oh, okay, like we gotta fight now, right? So he rushed me, he swung twice, I grabbed him and I picked him up and I just, like, wasn't like a slam, but it was like a forceful, I forcefully put him on the ground. And I told him, I was like, you call me out my name again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you in front of everybody. He got up, ran to the other side of the gym, and then squared up like he wanted to do something. At that point, I knew it was over. So there's situations like that. Would that really be a fight? Because I don't see that as a fight. I feel like that's an altercation.
Yeah, I mean, you did handle him like the teacher.
Difference is that it wasn't 15-year gap.
I'm glad.
Yeah, that was like
I would have to report you, brother.
I'm getting that reward money. We was the same age. He said, "I'm getting that reward money." It was the same age. It was the same age. The Nate Diaz fight.
When did Nate Diaz fight?
I hope it wasn't this past weekend, because I can tell you now.
Sure wasn't watching that.
We wasn't watching that.
I'm watching Tank
definitely watching
beat the brakes off of him.
We was definitely watching Tank beat up Garcia. We was definitely watching that. Yeah, because I don't know. I heard about Nate Diaz fighting. I just don't know what it was. Yeah, that's a UFC fighter too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz fighting Paul.
Logan Paul?
No, Jake.
Jake Paul? UFC?
Yeah. Boxing.
I'm about to say Jake Paul did. Jake Paul did. Nate Diaz got hands too, but If it was UFC style, Jake Paul was dead.
Yeah, nah, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul was dead.
Nah, he's fighting. They're fighting. I don't know when, but their fight is coming up though. He's fighting Jake Paul. I was kind of surprised by that too.
He fought somebody in New Orleans. He going to jail.
What's wrong with Nate Diaz?
He going to jail. If he fought a random person,
I'm not
he going
surprised.
to jail.
He is just wired a little differently. Like he's not no celebrity. He's not Hollywood. He's
a fighter.
Normal person on the street.
Fighter.
He is always. I've never seen him smile, laugh, or giggle. Something is definitely wrong with Nate Diaz. He's not wired right.
Let me look up. That's crazy.
So I already know somebody tried him in New Orleans, and he definitely put them to sleep.
Damn, Nate Diaz, New Orleans. Pop up.
Blueface had a fight.
This happened yesterday.
Wait, Nate Diaz fought yesterday?
Like this, the whole New Orleans thing. New Orleans obtains arrest warrant for former UFC star Nate Diaz after alleged Bourbon Street tussle.
I'm watching it now. Oh, he chokes out Logan Paul. Well, I don't know how.
Second degree battery, yeah. He locked up.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, you ain't fighting Jake Paul, bro. You in jail. Yeah, you in jail, bro. You ain't fighting Jake Paul. He ain't fighting Jake Paul, bro. I didn't know that was that recent, though, B. That was on Saturday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. You not fighting Jake Paul. You can kiss that bag goodbye. You in jail, dog. You in jail. Second degree battery, you in jail, bro. He just wired differently, bro.
When you a fighter, ain't your hands a registered weapon?
Mm-hmm. What I'm saying.
but what caused the street fight? Because you still allowed to defend yourself.
Right. That's the thing. There's nothing that is said as to why it happened.
When I just looked on Twitter, everything is just Nate Diaz fighting in the street. Nate Diaz. But what caused Nate Diaz to not just pick a random person and say, I'm about to end this dude? So there had to be something.
Yeah, B, you definitely are, because I heard nothing about that shit.
Me neither. I've been too worried about Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, something had to cause Nate Diaz to react in that way. No, he's not wired right, but I just still find it very hard to believe that Nate Diaz is going around just picking random people in the street and fighting them. Somebody said something, somebody did something to provoke that. Maybe he fell for the trap, or maybe he was just defending himself.
I mean, but once again, we are talking about somebody that's wired a little differently.
Yeah, but
shit changed when you got alcohol in your system.
Yeah, but you got people around you.
No, I agree, though. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, though.
That could be the case, but I'm going to bet my money on the field.
Well, because you know, for some reason, when it comes to athletes and just regular Joe Schmoes, the regulars feel like they can just say whatever they want to the athlete and think they're going to get away with it. I mean, the fan and obviously whoever was trying Nate Diaz, they saw it the hard way. Somebody in Phoenix was trying Russell Westbrook. Russ would have probably laid him out.
Russ got into it in the hallway.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And then Bradley Beal is dealing with a court case about that. Yeah. So it's because these fans be thinking that they can just say whatever the hell they want to these athletes, not acting like they not people too.
It's one thing to say you suck or you a bum,
or
or
you trash.
can't play.
Like,
or,
it's one thing to trash talk.
well,
but when
the Westbrook one, I'm not giving him a on that, because Westbrook is not a derogatory term.
It's not. It's not.
So when I found out that that's why he did what he did, that wasn't cool on his part. That's okay. They used to call Magic tragic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. That's
right.
not the nigga. He didn't call you nigga brick nigga. He didn't call you none of that. So for him to only say West Brick, and you got that offended that you had to confront this man when he was with his son by the locker rooms, is beyond me. And that lets you know how much Westbrook, what you laughing at, nigga bricks or brick nigga? Which one was you laughing at? Which one are you laughing? You must be brick nigga. That's the one that took you out. Brick nigga, that's it. I knew it. But you get my point though. Like, it derogatory term. Like, Westbrook is a really bad nickname. I will agree with that.
Is that confirmed? That's all that was said? Because Russ has a whole bunch of not a whole bunch, but he has quite a few run-ins with fans, but the fans be saying some wild shit.
In Utah is
just racist.
Utah is racist. Stand Utah.
Like, Donovan Mitchell even said, and this is somebody that Jazz fans love. Donovan Mitchell said that he just had to like worry about being in Utah, even though he's the Jazz superstar. Still gotta worry about it. Utah is just racist. After hearing all these stories and people consistently confirming them,
that's why it was so fun.
Slow mo.
Oh, my bad. I said that's why it was funny when he got traded to Utah.
Oh yeah. I was like, there's no way. As soon as I saw that, I was like, there's no way he's staying there. There's no way he's staying there.
The same thing.
And you got the whole like professional political answers from the Jazz front office. It's like Russ is more than willing to play, but we want to make sure that all parties are. No, Russ is not trying to play in Utah. We know that.
Oh. But Westbrook is not a derogatory name to the fact that you have to confront a fan. I mean, it's a play on your name. You can't argue. I don't know. It's just hard for me to imagine that he got that upset over Westbrook. I know he confronted Skip, and I know his wife confronted Skip over the creation of the name, and I get what they're saying. It's a play on their family name. Right. I understand all that, but it's strictly basketball. It has nothing to do about you as a man and who you represent as a man. Me, if I was a professional athlete, that's where the line would be drawn. You can say I can't catch touchdowns like Nelson Aguilar from the Eagles. Mm-hmm. And I remember there was an interview with a fire department because they had to put out this fire and
and
the news guy interviewed him and he was like, I think he said somebody, they was we were catching the kids and we were catching them unlike Nelson Aguilar. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And that situation, they brought that up,
But it's all field and court related. Mm-hmm. Nobody's talking about you. Dillon Brooks, they're talking about him as a human. You see the difference? Dillon Brooks is being vilified as a human because he can't play basketball. That's why everything he say gets more attention than how he played. So all of that for Westbrook to be that mad over a nickname that's strictly basketball related, is crazy to me.
But do you think that there was something that was said? Because obviously, you know, he hears that in every arena that he goes to. That's just the generic go-to,
Like,
right?
I was at the Lakers game when they played the Knicks, when Chaz got me the tickets for my birthday. When he got the ball, the stadium was booing. Crypto was booing because, not booing, excuse me. They were like, please don't shoot.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, he had some rough years in the Laker uniform.
I'm so proud of everything he's doing right now. I'm so happy because I think he's a phenomenal player. And I was one of the ones that when we got when I say we, I mean LeBron. So I guess I mean the Lakers.
Right.
So when we got Westbrook, I wasn't so against it because he plays hard, he's dependable.
Right.
But he just didn't have a good stretch. And with the Clippers, he's found his footing, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a Hall of Famer.
I have my he's definitely a Hall of Famer. I have my reasons as to why he didn't really succeed with the Lakers, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But with that whole Westbrook thing, I think it's because of what I feel like. Obviously, the media only puts what is going to be able to cause a good story. What I think, and from the run-ins he's already had, I think that they'll say like Westbrook or some stuff like that, and then they'll say some slick shit right after that. That's no longer talking about Russell Westbrook, the basketball player. He's talking about Russell Westbrook, the person.
Give me an example of what you think, what you're saying. It don't have to be true. Give me an example of what you're saying.
It would be like, there go that bitch Westbrook. Right off the rip.
That's fair.
Right off the rip.
That's fair.
No,
That's why I wanted you to give me an example so I can understand.
Because that's what a lot of these fans be saying. That's the reason why these players have the reactions that they do. Russ isn't the only one. We seen Montrezl Harrell fire up somebody. We seen Isaiah Thomas go in the stands and fire up somebody. Obviously, we know about Bradley Beal. We seen him fire
Ron
up
Artest.
Ron Artest and Steven Jackson, they had enough. They went and started swinging on
Ron
it.
Artest was chilling on the table.
And they threw beer. And
Ron Artest, I didn't know that when I was younger. It wasn't until I was watching him doing an interview or something a couple years ago. He was chilling on the announcer's table. Mm-hmm. Literally, like this.
Chilling.
Somebody threw something at him.
Threw beer.
What do you expect him to do?
Threw beer. Like it was a half a cup of beer at him.
Right then and there, it's not about basketball anymore. Right then and there.
Yeah.
The Malice in the Palace needed to happen.
It did. And unfortunately, Ron Artest and Steven Jack, they were playing some really great basketball, and it hurt the Pacers, hurt their career to an extent. But like you
Steven
said,
Jackson was just defending his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, Steven Jackson was getting called some shit, and they was touching him like he was like trying to pull back, and people started going at Steven Jackson to swing. So, being from Port Arthur, Texas, he started swinging himself.
So sweet. Listen, and I think like what you said about the fans. As a fan who is one of my dreams is to sit courtside at an NBA game. I think people feel like because they paid $3,000 for a seat,
they can say whatever they
gives
want.
them the ability to speak how they please. There's a lot of players I don't like. Paul George. So if I ever got a chance to watch Paul George play courtside, I'm not going to demean Paul George in a way that will cause a reaction. Now, if I'm saying, boo, Paul George, you suck. That's why you only had 5 points in the playoff game. And he's like, hey, we need to get him out of here. That's
You
weak.
Yeah, that's weak.
That's weak.
That's weak.
You know what I'm saying? Because I believe,
I
Paul,
agree.
I believe you're probably a wonderful dude. You're probably a great man. I know you better than me. I'm comparing you to your peers,
Yes.
and you suck. So if I say that from the sideline, don't get mad at me. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
So
man.
as long as it's basketball, I'm not gonna call Paul George a B. I'm not gonna call him anything LGBTQ. I'm not gonna do anything of that nature because that takes it away from the sport.
Yes.
And I respect the sport of football, I respect all sports and professional athletes too much to demean them as a person.
Yeah. Disrespect people in general too much to be able to just for no reason demean them.
Right.
And so like it's just I mean a lot of these people that do that, they feel some sort of entitlement. I mean the perk
That's all it is.
The perk that you get when you sit in courtside is the fact that you can potentially have a conversation with the player. You could be able to reach out and touch a player. You could be on TV. You could be involved in the game randomly at certain points. Those are the perks.
Out of bounds ball. You know, and Paul George land on you. I can pat him on the back. What's up, Paul?
Yeah.
I'm going to be fake. I don't care. Paul George is laying on my lap trying to get an out of bounds ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, hey, Paul.
What's going on, baby?
I
Come on,
respect
man.
Paul George as a all these people are living our dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
They're living our dreams to be able to wake up and go play the sport that you played as a child. They're all living our dreams. So I definitely have a sense of respect. I can't think of not one athlete that I just would not care to see.
I can't.
Dylan Brooks. Yeah, I don't want to see him.
I don't have an urge to see Dylan Brooks, but right now who he plays with, I would say, yeah, I would see Dylan Brooks. Why? Because I want to see John Morant.
I mean, I'm talking about seeing the
That
nigga
would
in the
be my
ball.
reason.
They're like, oh, Dylan Brooks over there. I'm like, okay, Foot Locker over here. I'm going over there.
No, yeah,
like,
Dylan Brooks. I'm not eager to meet Dylan Brooks. I'm not eager to. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He can walk right by me. I'm like, nigga, so what?
All right.
When I went to the 80 Lounge and Andre Johnson was in there, and I was nervous. I wanted to go speak to him. He walked by me like 7 times. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. He's one of my favorite players of all time. You know, and I regret that. I should have went at least shook his hand. But we was in the club.
Yeah.
I didn't want to feel, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he literally just kept walking right by me. Like nobody was bothering him. Nobody was all around him.
Right.
He was walking freely in his own club.
Right.
And I just wanted to be like, hey, you're just one of my favorite football players of all time. So I gotta grow some balls.
No, I mean it's difficult. I mean, I've been in a situation. I've been fortunate enough to be in a room with a lot of people that I've looked up to, and there's times where I just don't say anything, but just because place. It's a time and a place for every single one of them situations.
Right.
So it's like it's difficult to gauge too when you don't necessarily know what they've been dealing with all day. Like I know that Kate and I, we both have a mutual rule that if we see somebody that's a celebrity, we would never bother them if they're with their wife and kids or their family. But if they by themselves, then it's free game. Situation that we were in, they were by themselves, but where we were at is very, very high class, and they have like legit rules about what you can and cannot do in that establishment. And so there was times where I could have been able to meet these idols of mine, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to give myself a bad name, the person that brought me there a bad name. And, you know, potentially I'll be able to go back because of the rules that are set in place in this high-class establishment. So it's tough to be able to gauge when and how. Sometimes you just got to be like, fuck it, and pull the trigger. And other times you're just going to be like, well, damn, I wish I could. If that ever happens again, I know what I need to do next time, I guess. It's always difficult, though, when it comes to celebrities. and athletes and
Yeah,
shit.
I think it's like I said, they're human too, so they just deal with a lot more. You know, I don't know what kind of day somebody had to be trying to get an autograph or take a picture or do something. I don't even be wanting all that. I just want to be able to go and say, hey, my name is Darrell. I watch you all the time. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. I don't need no picture. I just want to be able to be like, that's like when I met Ricky Smiley, one of my favorite people. It was after one of his comedy shows. I just walked up to him and I don't want no picture, nothing, man. Just dope to meet Ricky Smiley. So that's how I am when it comes to, unless it's some people like Dwayne Johnson, Barack Obama. I'm not. Right. I gotta get a picture. They gotta know I met you.
There's certain people is like I gotta get a picture. That's how I felt about Dame. I know how Dame is. Dame is a real chill person. He's a good person, but he's real chill, laid back to himself. But when we got a chance to meet Dame was talking to everybody, and I was just like, everybody was like, Dame, and I thought it was gonna get to the point to where it's like, chill out. And then he came to our side, and then Kate and then a couple of our friends got pictures with him. I went last, and I was like hesitant because I was like, I don't want to be that last guy to be ruining and be like, I'm done with it. I don't want to be the one to push him over the edge. But
right, I
went up to him like, you mind if I can get a picture? I know you about to go. I just want everybody to get out the way. Don't have to be quick. We ain't got to talk. He's like, come on, man, you good? I was like, and it's also another thing is when you approach the people that you look up to, you hope and pray that they exactly what you imagine them to be, because when they turn out to be something that's completely different than what you imagined to, it sucks. That's how I felt with Scottie Pippen. I can't stand Scottie Pippen. He a hoe. That's it.
What he had Deep Ellum or something?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Like, and then
Scottie Pippen. Why is Scottie Pippen at Deep Ellum? First of all,
still don't understand why he was down there, bro. I still don't understand why he was down there, but he was. I got paid, and then like the people around him, they were all like saying, like, man, come on, man. Like we were all talking to me. They was telling me to go. It's like, Scottie, take the picture. Stop acting like that. And then he tried to spark a conversation. Like, you ain't even gotta take this conversation. I'm gonna take this picture and I'm gonna bounce. He's like, nah, man. I don't like, did you go? Nope. Took the picture and I bounced. Like, we ain't gotta have a conversation, bro. You're not even gonna get the privilege to bless my social media or grace my social media. That shit's just gonna be there. Say, hey, I met Scottie. He's a dick. And it's just for proof to say that, like, yeah, I met him. He's a dick.
You got all that hatred built up from Michael Jordan.
He do. And he took that shit out on me. Whole ass nigga. Yo, man, but you got
nigga took a decade worth of hate out on you.
Oh, me, bro. Oh, me. Everybody got a picture. I go up to them. They just.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even took no picture with Scottie Pippen. I would have.
Froze, y'all.
You're a legend. Boom. I don't even want no picture with Scottie Pippen.
I wanted because I was like, that's somebody I looked up to. Like,
you looked up to Scottie Pippen?
Like, as a basketball player, like what he did on the court, as a hooper,
he was cold.
I respected what he did on the court. So it's like, yo, this is somebody who played with one of my idols. It's like, but he also played a pivotal part in all of those championships, and I respected what he did. It's like, I gotta get a picture. And then once we started conversating, I was just like, oh yeah, you a dick. You a dick. Just because Jordan's son banging your ex-wife, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
It's time to go. Dealing with that.
Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing else, bro. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, man. Let me get my shit together. Ooh, that was funny. All right, this has been another episode of Don't Cancel Me podcast. Please make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and make sure that you ring the bell to be notified whenever we go live or whenever we post a video on our channel. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program. I will say that next week will be my last podcast before myself and my fiance's big day. That week after that, we will be we'll be off. At least I won't be here. Rel may be able to have somebody come on and may be able to do that. But we'll let y'all know. Make sure that y'all follow our socials and everything to stay posted on that. But other than that, this has been a wrap for episode 44, I believe. Is it episode 44?
It sounds about right. I want to say that we are getting ready for episode 50, so we're going to try to plan something dope for our 50th milestone episode. I want to first and foremost apologize if we haven't been getting the content out and stuff. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but we want to make sure that we still come together and make sure y'all enjoy y'all time with us, and that we're able to make you laugh. My mind has been everywhere else, but we will make a great comeback, and we're going to stay consistent, and we're going to improve the quality and the quantity of the show. So I'm especially excited and looking forward to episode, because that's going to be a huge deal for me, myself, and Flight. Me and my party and Flight and his support and his party to reach 50 episodes, when I just said, bro, we need to do a podcast together, and here we are. So
approaching 50.
Approaching with 50. 532 subscribers. We've had wonderful guests and wonderful support and wonderful love, and it's just amazing and a blessing to be able to get on here every Tuesday night and bring a little bit of joy and happiness to y'all lives. So just want to say thank y'all. Continue to support. Continue to bless us. Tell a friend about us. We love to come here, get big. We will not forget about the ones that was here when we had nobody.
Absolutely. And I echo those same sentiments, and there's nothing more I can say. I agree with everything he said. And so on that note, we appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. We out. Y'all be easy.